provide a stipend to go towards purchasing your own
Yes.
health insurance.
And we did not make them show proof,
If-
and that was illegal.
And the classified have always had to show proof. So I've always,
Oh.
every year, provided proof that I have insurance through my husband's work.
So you
So
just,
I received that. I am no longer going to have that
yeah,
insurance.
so you're just
so now-
asking for us to
For health
roll you
insurance
over.
instead of.
Okay.
She's just
I-
asking for the same thing that every other
I
employee.
Yeah,
just
okay.
want to be able to
Now, I have-
participate in the school insurance.
Okay, I have a question. You're a contracted employee, don't you not have that option when you do not have the option to take the stipend because you were grandfathered in? You now have the option to either A, participate in the insurance, or B, don't participate and you don't get nothing.
And you gotta go get the stipend.
Right. So
So-
because you're not gonna be able to have the stipend because you can't prove that Mr. Mercer
Or
has
I-
insurance.
I would have to purchase my own
Right.
separately.
Right, but that option of rolling over to the school insurance is there. You don't have to come to negotiate with us on that one.
But it is in my contract that, go ahead, Mr. Ramsey.
Her contract states that she's grandfathered into that assignment. It doesn't explicitly state that
But
One or
that,
the
she
other.
gets the 950 insurance.
Because I'm not a new employee.
okay.
Right?
I just kind of, I thought the way that it was wrote is that, so you could pick, but our new employees had no option. It was either if
That
they
is
took
correct.
our insurance and we paid this amount every month
Yeah.
for you
Or
to
you waive it.
participate, or,
You waive
Or you waive
insurance and you get nothing.
but I didn't know that, I thought the language was in there for any of our employees that were grandfathered in. They
Possibly.
always had the option to take our insurance, but they were not allowed to go back on the stipend.
That is
Because
correct.
once the stipend is done, they're done. Because we would like to get rid of all the stipend.
So you just want the health insurance? Well, can't we just at least approve the health insurance?
It is negotiations. And by what I'm saying, it is negotiations, yes, but she has two things on here.
Oh.
And we can say we attentively agree to point A. And then we can say,
So what if the other we went and said up to 100 hours per year? So there's a set amount and that is under the legal.
I would love to agree with you, Ms. Tammy, but
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's why in negotiations with the collective bargaining, we get what they propose, we tell them what we propose, and then both parties kind of go and we both do our
Right.
research, and then we come back the next step meeting, and we say, well, this is what we found out,
Right,
and they
right.
tell us, yeah.
But
so
these
that's-
negotiations cannot wait to US regular schedule.
Correct, because I would like to get signed up for
Absolutely.
insurance by August 1 before Bex.
But
So you just want to see that number in the CDA? That's
I want to know, there was a law that Helva gave us when it came to insurance.
Right.
Or not insurance, sorry. Tammy is completely right when it comes to the insurance. That information I can tell you guys that because I went through that for the last 2 negotiation cycles.
Yeah.
We
So
talked
what
about
what
that.
is your reservation? with
Mine
vacation?
is the payout on vacation. Because Helva
The
did
law.
clearly give us a law, and I know it's in my CPA.
I'm pretty sure we have an board policy.
Yeah, could we just
I don't
look at it
know.
pretty quick?
Yeah.
So, well, let me just make an overarching point. I don't think it's ever, like, we probably should have had this on the agenda last month. Because anytime there's something on the agenda that we can't prepare for because we don't know what you're gonna offer, we need time to walk away, do whatever homework. Amber wants to look at stuff, I wanna look at board policy, make sure we're playing by the right rules. Having said that, on face value, everything seems like an awesome, seems like a great, appreciated offer. At face value, but I do think that should be our practice, as well as,
Absolutely.
like,
And-
so, should have probably been a month earlier, and we should have had a copy of the existing contract, not that I couldn't
I have a
figure it out,
question.
but.
Can I suggest it kind of goes to both parties. I really think that the way that it is in the CDA and the way that it was stipend versus insurance. I want to say that she doesn't need to ask the board for approval to do that. And I can call Bella and ask her, and then that item can be taken off. If she says it is legal for you to go to give up your stipend and roll over to the insurance, that takes that time frame off of there for you. I'm willing to do that because I really think the way that it was construed to us when we did the CDA and all of that is because we did have families in the same situation. I want to say that it was explained to us that way. And if Mr. Potts or Cassandra was here, I could ask them, but unfortunately they are not with us.
We changed something with you not too long ago about this similar thing about vacation days and that you were
It was,
cashing them out
It's up to 5 days at the end of the year.
up to 5. So that's the max to cash out
For me, on my
just for
contract.
you.
Mhm.
So we didn't set that.
No, but there is a cap by the law.
Yeah.
There is a
So-
cap, and there is a cap where how you can construe.
Yeah, weren't you saying that before they were cashing out like 20 or 25, and that's why you wanted to put a cap because it was getting to be way too many?
Well, I think that previous, I mean, it was a superintendent's contract. The previous superintendent was cashing out multiple days. But, I mean, I want to highly suggest that if you decide to table this, that we schedule a special meeting to finalize the negotiations before the end of the month.
Schedule that meeting tonight.
Yes, we can
Yeah.
schedule that. We can schedule that.
Well, I hate to make you guys do another meeting, so take that part of the
That's why I suggest I can call
negotiation
Keller.
off until next week. So the insurance
If
is
it's
the only thing I'm really
Yeah,
concerned
can we
about.
do half
The
now?
vacation payout,
half
I
later?
don't care.
What about a conservative number? I mean, I guess there's like you already proposed, a conservative number that is never going to be hit. This is a good faith kind of thing. Like this, I don't see that.
There's a number in the law. That's
Wait,
what
so what-
I'm hesitant for.
But if
I
we're
don't
What are you
know.
well
looking-
under that.
Yeah, if we're
But
under
I
that
don't know that
number.
number. That's
Okay, well,
my
if it's
brain.
40 hours, 5 days is 40 hours. That's not like, would that be acceptable to you?
Absolutely.
Like that's certainly, I guess we should find the threshold, but it has to be like
Can you
if
go
Then
over
we
that
know
and look
that's
at your
what's in
CBA
law.
online?
This is not a good night for my computer to connect out.
Yeah,
Mine just died.
Everybody's just going out.
Here, it's fully
I was
charged.
trying to pull
Do
it
you have
out.
board policy already?
Yes.
That's the first place I was gonna look.
Yes. I just know I have the number in my.
But do you really want to have another meeting? I don't want to have another meeting. I don't want to make you guys have to have another meeting. And if you don't think I need board approval to get health insurance.
I don't-
if you
I really
think
don't.
That needs to be part of negotiation.
That's what, Tammy, I don't think that it has to be there because we have it, but I don't know your contract, how it's worded. I know. When you said you wanted to call us.
My past contract did have a clause in there where any unused vacation days could be paid out up to 150, or hours, could be paid out up to 150 hours per year.
Oh.
Mr. Whitesell changed my contract a few years
You want
ago
policies.
and took that out.
You took what out?
The clause where I could pay out
No,
up to
it's fine.
150 hours of vacation leave per year. And basically, it's so I can keep my vacation hours under the max hours. Because that was one of the things the auditor said, you got too much time,
It's a
you've
liability,
got too much
yeah.
liability. To the school to have too many hours on the books that if I quit,
So
they
you're-
have to be paid out in full.
So because that got taken out, then you're just losing those hours?
They just accrue. And they're just there.
And
Is
eventually.
there a cap on how much can accrue?
There is a cap on, yes, there is.
So I mean, that's what I'm getting at.
So you get your
Ultimately,
Exactly,
days a
so
month and
then
then
take it out.
ultimately,
Like you'd be-
I just lose.
Right.
Don't use them, you lose them.
are you in danger of
Yes.
hitting that cap?
Oh, yeah.
So they say that would be one, because it'd be easy to, if you were not, we could kick the can and then come back to the table and figure that
Right.
out, but.
Okay.
Well, it's not like tomorrow.
I
I'm
clicked
going
on
to
it, but
use
that's
this.
what
We
it
do
said.
have
Health
some
insurance
time
is
for
more
that.
pressing. We could reopen negotiations a month from now if we get the
Exactly,
insurance side.
absolutely.
Well, if they can't find it right now, I think that's what we should do.
If you guys will give me a 5-minute break, I can try to call the lawyer.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock at night. I don't think it's just gonna pick up. Which
Yeah. Yeah, and we've got a lot of items
Okay.
yet to go through.
I am certainly willing to do a special meeting to get this figured out, but we gotta, I think these negotiations is definitely one that needs a month
More
or
time.
more time,
Yeah.
because, and the
This
contract.
was very sudden on my part. It's
Oh.
like, oh crap, we,
gonna lose the coverage.
yeah.
This was planned, we were talking months ago, it's like, okay, well, you're doing your negotiations in July, it's fine,
Right.
it's plenty of time. And then something happened that was like, oh no, we're gonna lose some insurance.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Yeah,
Tammy, I want you to look
so I would
at
be
this,
happy to
because this
do
is
that.
exactly what I'm gonna
Yeah,
ask
I
you,
know.
is how we wrote it in there, so.
So do
So
we
we're
need
not
to,
getting that.
so we
I
just,
would like to be able to have
Just
school
leave
insurance,
We just leave
that
negotiations
education,
open.
pay
Yeah,
out.
we don't, we don't
the
make a
motion was just
a
to-
further
I
motion
just wanted
tonight,
to
right?
make
Motion was
FYI,
open, negotiations.
you're almost capped out, right?
Yeah.
If,
Yeah. And that was,
Okay, I just wanna make sure.
check your finger from the auditor.
So essentially-
Yes.
Many hours.
I don't even think you're really tabling it, you're just not closing
Not-
negotiations.
No, we're not tabling it, we will come back with a counter.
So what does what do the meeting minutes say then? Just that we
We
open
open.
negotiations, but that's it. And then
Yep.
next month we would, or next time we meet, we would close negotiations.
Right. Or on the agenda, it would just say counter possibility of closing negotiations with district clerk.
And it'll know what I,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm writing notes down to not to lose. Okay.
Okay, would be your questions?
Yes, ma'am.
So is the plan for you?
I'm gonna call Kellovo first thing in the morning, and I will ask her these questions. And if we have any more questions when it comes down to the next negotiations, I'll ask her the same thing. And then I will send out a district-wide email to, or district-wide, board-wide email to you guys. And then that we can have, communications over that if you guys have any questions. Okay?
But more than likely, we'll just have to do a special meeting. to
Yes,
just
but
get all this
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Done.
Can we Zoom?
If Mr. Ramsey connects us to Zoom, then yes, ma'am. we can.
Or even if like me,
Yeah.
I've got a busy one, can I just Zoom?
Yeah.
From Zoom on my phone?
Yep, we have the option to Zoom, we try not to because we took Zoom away from, the public. So,
That would
because
remain,
of
it would
recording.
remain a component of the meeting as
Yes.
public.
Yes, yes, because we have to record and it's too much. So, okay,
Before you go on to the next board
Yes,
item,
sir.
I just want to clear, previous board item, my appointment to the cabinet, cooperative comes with no compensation or benefit of any
okay, thank you, duly noted. Honestly, I kinda figured since the trustee could sit there, that it came with nothing.
Put it out there.
Thank you.
Okay, item 7.